Exclusive! Spurs have opened talks to sign the Manchester United star. Postecoglou ready to make £50 million bid. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham to test Manchester United with £50 million move for Alejandro Garnacho. According to Football Transfers, Spurs have lodged a concrete inquiry for the 20-year-old Argentine and are prepared to test United's resolve with a bid in the region of £50 million. Garnacho, a highly rated winger, has attracted interest not only from Spurs, but also from Serie A side Napoli. The Italian club are eyeing Garnacho as a replacement for Kvaratskhelia, who is set to join PSG. Garnacho joined Manchester United from Atletico Madrid's youth system for just £465,000 and has since grown into a key player for the Red Devils. This season, he has scored 8 goals and provided 5 assists in 30 appearances across all competitions, bringing his overall tally to 23 goals and 14 assists in 116 games since breaking into the first team. Despite his contributions on the pitch, Garnacho's relationship with manager Ruben Amorim has reportedly been strained. Amorim has been unimpressed with the youngster's attitude, even dropping him for a game earlier last month. With Manchester United's owners keen to balance the books, a £50 million offer for Garnacho could be tempting. Such a deal would provide the funds needed to reinforce other areas of the squad. Spurs face competition from Napoli. While Tottenham are keen to bring Garnacho to North London, they face stiff competition from Napoli. The Serie A side, fresh off agreeing to sell Kvaratskhelia, are reportedly pushing hard to secure Garnacho's signature. Garnacho's versatility as a winger who can operate on both flanks or as a forward aligns with the type of player Ange Postecoglou is seeking to strengthen his squad. However, whether Spurs can beat Napoli and convince the player to choose the Premier League over Serie A remains uncertain. Jamie Gittens, who has been linked with a move to Tottenham, is thought to be open to leaving Borussia Dortmund at the end of the season. Jamie Gittens is the latest in the line of talented young English players who have blossomed at Borussia Dortmund, with the Reading-born forward following in the footsteps of Jadon Sancho and Jude Bellingham. The 20-year-old's impressive displays in the Champions League have reportedly forced many Premier League clubs to stand up and take notice, with Tottenham named as one of several clubs eyeing a move for Gittens. GiveMeSport have now revealed that Gittens is indeed open to leaving Dortmund at the end of the season, particularly if the German club misses out on Champions League qualification. While this seems like good news for Tottenham, Chelsea are also thought to be on the winger's trail, with the report claiming that the player is open to joining the West London club at the end of the season. It is pointed out that Dortmund are well protected since the player still has 3.5 years left on his £48,000 per week contract at the club. According to GiveMeSport, Nuri Sahin's men will only cash in on Gittens if they receive an offer in the region of £84 million as they consider the youngster to be an important part of their plans. Interestingly, the outlet adds that the City Academy graduate will only embark on a fresh challenge if he is convinced that he will fit in well in his suitor's system and if the right manager is at the helm. Tottenham are reportedly in a battle with West Ham over a deal to sign AC Milan defender Fikayo Tomori as per CaughtOffside. After coming through Chelsea's youth system, the 27-year-old made his senior debut for the Blues back in 2016. However, he couldn't secure his place in the starting 11, so he went out on loan on several occasions before signing for the Rossoneri permanently back in 2021. Upon moving to San Siro Stadium, the Englishman has established himself as a key player for the Italian Giants, helping his side win the Scudetto title in the 2021-22 season. Now, CaughtOffside claim that Tottenham have identified Tomori as a serious option to reinforce the defence. They are looking to hand manager Ange Postecoglou the necessary tools to end the campaign on a high note, having endured a dire first half of this season. Tomori is valued at around £19 million by Transfermarkt and has a contract until 2027 at San Siro Stadium. Therefore, Milan are in a strong position to demand a sizable amount of money to let him leave. The reports say Tottenham aren't the only club interested in the former Chelsea star, as West Ham are also eyeing a move for him. Moreover, Newcastle and Aston Villa are in this race as well. However, Milan's new manager, Sergio Conceição, doesn't want to lose one of his key players, so the Hammers or the Lily-Whites will have to offer a lucrative proposal to persuade the Italian giants to cash in. Having spent a few years in Italy, Tomori could be attracted by the prospect of returning to his homeland and showcasing his qualities in the Premier League. Tomori is quick, strong, good in the air, comfortable playing out from the back, and also reads the game well. He is currently at the prime stage of his career, therefore he would be a shrewd acquisition for Tottenham or West Ham if either club purchase him. However, it is going to be interesting to see whether the North London club or the East London club eventually go head-to-head with each other to sign the Englishman in January or next summer. Spurs could make a move for Brentford star Bryan Mbeumo in the final days of the transfer window after failing with their pursuit of Randall Kolo Muani. Tottenham reportedly tried until the very end to persuade Kolo Muani to come to N17, but they were ultimately unsuccessful in doing so, with the forward deciding to make a loan move to Juventus instead. Several reliable sources, including Fabrizio Romano, have backed the North London club to turn their attention to other alternative forwards on their list over the coming days. It has now been suggested that Ange Postecoglou's men could now decide to make a move for a striker who has been scoring goals for fun in the Premier League. It was first reported last month that Spurs were keeping an eye on Brentford striker Bryan Mbeumo, who has found the back of the net 13 times in 21 league games so far this season. Tottenham's interest in the Bees star has now been backed up by RMC Sport, who say that the Lily-Whites, Arsenal and Manchester United have all expressed an interest in the 25-year-old. The outlet claims that all gathered information about Mbeumo and could go on the offensive in the final few days of the transfer window. The report claims that Thomas Frank's men are expecting an offer to arrive for the versatile forward before the window shuts. How much will Brentford want for Mbeumo? Brentford are said to be aware of the growing interest in their striker and thus have no intention of letting him go for the cheap. The report says that the West London club will demand a premium for Mbeumo, given that he is the fourth highest goalscorer in the Premier League this season. It is asserted that it would take an offer upwards of £42 million to tempt Brentford into a sale of their talismanic striker. That's it for today's update. If you like the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!